Outdaughtered star Adam Busby learned how to use a handgun to protect his family, but fortunately, a recent intrusion at the TLC star's home didn't require any violence. Mind you, Danielle Busby was quite upset about it. Keep on reading to find out what happened. Adam Busby was called by Danielle after kids saw two intruders. The intruders that upset the outdaughtered mom were not human, so you can relax on that one. They were not aliens either, which is a relief. If they had been aliens, curious Quint, Riley might have just gone out and asked to check out their spaceship. Instead, they were animal intruders and Danielle made her husband chase them away. Adam Busby and his family encountered plenty of animals in their yard in League City, Houston. During quarantine, the kids spent endless hours catching June bugs, much to their mom's disgust. TLC fans know that from a very young age, Riley led the interest in small critters and creepy crawlies, and the other Quints became interested as well. Danielle Busby wanted two intruders gone instantly. TLC fans know that the mom of the Quints and Blake can't stand roaches. They are her pet hate, and she won't put up with them in her home. However, it wasn't roaches that freaked her out this Christmas. Instead, one of the Quints, standing by the window, sang out that they had two possums in the yard. In the short clip on Instagram, when Danielle saw what they were doing, she wasn't pleased. Yelling for Adam Busby to get rid of the possums, she noted that they were making babies in the garden by the corner of the fence. So, off went the outdaughtered dad to chase them away, to the disappointment of the girls. A couple of years ago, it was Blake who rescued some intruders when a bunny fell in the pool. TLC fans discuss harmless possums chased by Adam Busby. In the comments section of the post, some TLC fans who know about possums thought that the TLC stars shouldn't have chased the animals. They are awesome. They are harmless. They are great to have. They eat snakes and bad bugs. They only live a couple of years. Viti can coexist with dogs and cats. They don't see well or hear well. They don't have rabies. Possums are excellent to have in your yard. They get rid of all kinds of insects that could be harmful. I rescue and rehab opossums, and they are misunderstood, amazing little guys. Incidentally, the clip came from the Christmas video that Adam Busby posted on his YouTube. You can watch the full video below. What are your thoughts about Danielle Busby being so irritated with the possums making babies in their yard? Have you ever had small critters intrude into your space? Shout out in the comments below and come back here for all your outdaughtered news. Danielle and Adam Busby had always cherished their bustling household. With 6 daughters, including the famous quintuplets, their home was never short of laughter, chaos, and a sense of organized bedlam. The family, stars of the hit reality show Outdaughtered, had grown accustomed to their lives being an open book for millions of viewers. However, nothing could have prepared them for the events that unfolded one fateful night, forever changing their sense of security. It was a warm evening in League City, Texas, where the Busbys resided. The sun had just dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across their quiet suburban street. Inside, the Busby household was winding down from another energetic day. Danielle was in the kitchen, preparing snacks for the next day's school lunches, while Adam was tucking the girls into bed. The usual bedtime routine ensued. Stories were read, kisses were given, and the familiar refrain of "good night, sleep tight" echoed through the halls. Once the children were settled, Danielle joined Adam in the living room. They sat together on the couch, enjoying a rare moment of tranquility. The flickering light from the television cast a warm glow around them as they unwound, chatting about their plans for the upcoming weekend. Suddenly, a peculiar noise disrupted their conversation. A faint rustling sound, followed by a soft thud, emanating from outside. Adam frowned, glancing towards the window. "Did you hear that?" he asked, his voice tinged with concern. Danielle nodded, her brows furrowing. "It sounded like it came from the backyard," she replied. Curiosity piqued, Adam stood up and cautiously approached the back door. He flicked on the porch light, peering through the glass. At first, everything seemed normal. The swing set stood motionless, and the patio furniture was undisturbed. Just as he was about to turn away, a shadow shifted near the fence, catching his eye. Danielle, call the police. Adam whispered urgently. I think someone is out there. Danielle's heart raced as she grabbed her phone, dialing 911 with trembling fingers. Meanwhile, Adam quietly retrieved a baseball bat from the hall closet. He wasn't sure what he would find outside. As the seconds ticked by, the noises outside grew louder. Footsteps crunched on the gravel path, and the unmistakable sound of whispered voices carried through the night air. Adam's grip tightened on the bat as he carefully unlocked the door, stepping out onto the porch. The warm Texas night wrapped around him like a cloak, but the eerie stillness made his skin prickle with unease. Who's there? Adam called out, his voice firm but edged with apprehension. For a moment, there was silence. Then, a figure emerged from the shadows, followed by another. Two intruders stood in their backyard, caught in the act of trying to pry open the garage door. Hey, get out of here! Adam shouted, raising the bat defensively. The intruders froze, their eyes wide with surprise. In the distance, the sound of sirens grew louder, signaling the imminent arrival of the police. Realizing they had been caught, the intruders bolted, sprinting towards the fence and scrambling over it in a desperate bid to escape. Avon watched them disappear into the darkness, his heart pounding in his chest. Moments later, the police arrived, their flashing lights casting an otherworldly glow over the neighborhood. Officers quickly took statements from Adam and Danielle, who recounted the harrowing encounter. As the officers patrolled the area, searching for any signs of the intruders, Adam and Danielle stood together, a mix of relief and lingering fear washing over them. The girls, thankfully, had slept through the entire ordeal, blissfully unaware of the danger that had briefly invaded their home. In the days that followed, the Busbys took extra precautions to ensure their family's safety. They installed a state-of-the-art security system, complete with cameras and motion sensors, and reinforced all entry points to their home. The incident served as a stark reminder of the vulnerability that came with their fame, and they resolved to be more vigilant in protecting their privacy. Despite the scare, life gradually returned to normal. The girls continued their playful antics, filling the house with their infectious energy. Danielle and Adam resumed their roles as loving parents, navigating the ups and downs of raising 6 daughters. But the memory of that night lingered, a constant reminder of how quickly their world could be upended. One evening, several weeks after the break-in, Adam sat on the porch, gazing out at the yard. The swing set swayed gently in the breeze, and the garden lights cast a soft, reassuring glow. Danielle joined him, wrapping her arms around his waist. You okay? She asked softly. Adam nodded, a small smile playing on his lips. Yeah, I am. I was just thinking about how lucky we are. It could have been so much worse. Danielle squeezed his hand, her eyes reflecting the same gratitude. We'll get through anything as long as we're together, she said. Adam kissed her forehead, pulling her close. Absolutely, he agreed. We're a team. And so, the Busbys faced each new day with renewed strength and a deeper appreciation for the security of their home. They knew that challenges would come and go, but their bond as a family would always see them through. After all, they were the Busbys, resilient, loving, and ready to tackle whatever life threw their way.